Hi, this is Linda Quinn with the Quintessential team of Keller Williams Realty. Today we're going to talk about Part 1, Winning Against Multiple Offers. Last week I had 2 new listings. The first one got 5 offers in 24 hours and the second one got 9. So this market is in need of instruction on how to win. And I'm going to start with your pre-approval letter. Make sure that your pre-approval letter is definitely an approval letter, not a pre-qualification letter. There's a big difference. One is just a conversation with a lender. The other one is that you've actually gone in, made your application, and you're showing that you're very qualified. The other little tip I've learned is have your lender call the listing agent of the home you want to purchase. It's just a nice way for the introduction, to have that agent know that you're very qualified and there's a confidence about it. And then we talk about price. Price is always paramount on the seller's side. He's going to look also for his net, because some offers may include items or thoughts in it that reduces net. So have your buyer's agent put in a net sheet showing the cost and breakdown of your offer as compared to any other offer. Stay in touch during the time that your offer is being presented. I had an offer years ago that it was Friday night. The other competing agent went out to dinner, turned her phone off. I was the only agent available, and they sent out a counter offer, and we accepted ours before the others. So stay very, very available, and we'll make sure we're very available for you. The next thing is disclosures. You have an opportunity to sign them in advance. They start a 5-day ticking time for revocation. You can revoke your revocation time frame. That means that you won't be using those as an excuse to get out of the offer in the first 5 days. That's rather comforting for the seller. If you're having gift money, we suggest that you put it and make sure it's in your account. Gift money is always a little bit tenuous. It's a little weaker because you haven't been collecting the money, you're just getting the money, and you have to indicate on your offer that you are getting it. So it's best to have it in the account resting there, and then there's no need to really discuss it. The other thing is no contingencies. And you don't want to make it subject to a house you have to sell. You don't want to make it subject to mom and dad's inspection. Frankly, if the house is in good shape, you could even get brave enough to say, I won't make it subject to a home inspection. I'll have one, but I won't make it subject to that. Your earnest money deposit normally in the past has been about 1% of the total price of the home. I would suggest shoring that up, showing very strong sense of commitment that you're willing to put a certain amount of money at risk in the event you do not perform correctly. And making your earnest money deposit non-refundable after a home inspection. Again, it's going to take a little bit of bravery for that. Remove any personal property from the offer. In other words, if it's not on the listing agreement, don't ask for the refrigerator and all the other items, washers and dryers, that the seller may want to take to his next home. He has to repurchase those if he needs them. Do not put a home warranty in. That's another $350 to $450 on the seller's net. So try to stay away from that. All right, and the last thing I'm going to talk about is the closing. So don't make it subject to your convenience, make it subject to your seller's convenience. Have the buyer's agent call and find out in advance anything in particular that the seller may need or want to see in an offer coming in. And then if the seller needs a few days extra to move out, you could either offer 2 or 3 free days, a week free days of living there. You could offer him 3 weeks of rent back. Those are all things to discuss with our buyer's agents. All right, a few tips. We have part 2 coming up, so we'll get that off to you shortly. Call us at 503-726-8617.